Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. If you've been following our videos, you'll know that we built a road and a bridge, and that in the later looks at the road you can see that we've had a tremendous amount of rain, so that is all affecting the road. There's some erosion. If we go out to town after there's been a heavy fall of rain, then we're putting deep ruts into the road. When the sun comes out later, then those ruts get hardened into, well, like old tram lines, you know, and as soon as you get stuck in those, then you end up, they just get deeper. So we need a grader. Now, I really would love to have the city grader come in and just grade that road so that it's completely flat, but that's really not going to happen, so we've given up on that. So
yeah, because the reason of the barangay captain is the road going up here is belong to another municipality.
I see. So we're crossing, when our road, what passes for a road from the city concrete highway to our house, actually goes around like this, and in doing so it crosses two different barangay lines, and that means that we need a grader for this part from that county or from that barangay, and then another one from this, and that means going to two different mayors, and it's complicated, and it's easier for someone to say no than it is to try to work out the details. So that means we're back on our own resources, and we're going to have to do what we want to do ourselves. So what we've got is, I went to my friend Nestor, who has repaired our truck several times, is something of a genius, very, very clever man, and someone who, I love this kind of man because he's overcome incredible disabilities. He is actually disabled, walks around on crutches, and is barefoot in hard-packed dirt in a garage repair shop type area where all kinds of welding is done. The man is just so talented, yet to look at him, if you were going on preconceived ideas about whether a guy should be wearing this kind of t-shirt or that kind of jeans, then you'd be lost. He will be worthless to you. But to me, a great talent. Now, I've taken things in before, just given him a sketch, and he's been able to make something for me. So we decided that after going online, let's face it, you can go on YouTube and you can find out how to do almost anything. So how can you make a drag-along mini grader? Well, I didn't have to design it. I just went online, and there's several guys there who have all done the job already, so why would you reinvent the wheel? So I went and I took the best aspects of one and mixed it with the best aspects of another, and I did a drawing. I took that down to Nestor, and he's going to make the thing for me. Now, typical Filipino style, when you go to have anything repaired, then what you have to do is get the materials. So you buy the materials yourself. When he put a new water pump into my truck, I went down there, he crawled underneath, he said, it's a water pump. He took the water pump out, handed the old water pump to me. I took it down the road, got a new water pump, replaced it, took it back, gave it to him, and he fitted it. That's pretty well how it's done here. You get the thing repaired, but you have to buy the materials. So I bought the materials for the grader, and we now have a grader being made which will be dragged along behind the truck, and it's going to be 5 foot long by 45 inches wide. So 60 inches long, 45 inches wide. Why those dimensions? One, I can lift it up myself and put it back into the truck or take it down. Two, it can be 5 feet long to go into that particular truck bed that I have, 45 inches wide because it will fit in the truck bed. So that's the dimensional requirements. So here's the drawing. Now that's the actual drawing of the whole thing. And in order to get all of the bits and pieces that I want done in a particular way, I make, see if you go quite close, you'll see that that's an angled blade. It's angled in two ways. It's angled back to front and it's angled side to side so that it grades off the soil and pushes it to the side. Now you've got what, now you've got what is called a detail. So this is a design detail showing what I want to have done. And on the blade there are 3 different holes spaced out, and that will allow me to put the blade up and down depending on how rough the terrain is. This is another little detail here, nothing much. He was able to know that, how to do that without a drawing, but I did it anyway. That's a little hook, a little ring bolt goes in, and there'll be a chain attached to that. Now I've got it for ease of drawing, I've just got a line, but that will go on a tow bar. And now the cat, now I've got a cat, the detail, this cat is not in the detail. Kitten, can you go somewhere else? This is what happens to all of my drawings. Cats walk all over it. Oh, that's funny. The cat is seeing that in 3 dimensions. That really is funny. Oh, speaks volumes for my drawing. Now it's looking at the other drawing. Isn't that interesting? Hey.
Coco. Coco.
That's it, go away.
Coco.
So, this is what I gave to Nesta. There's a little plate there which you can see. The plate here. Now that's for sitting probably building blocks, hollow blocks to give some weight. And the little teeth that you see at the front, when this thing is being dragged along, those little teeth break up the ground a little. Only going in maybe an inch or something. It has sled fronts there so that the front doesn't dig in, which is that detail there, look. See, so that's all I give to my Filipino genius, and he will make something up beautiful, and we'll do a video of picking that up. But that's one of the, I think, one of the upsides to, where's my wife, the cameraman gone? So that's one of the upsides of being in the Philippines. You can go along and you can easily find someone who can do what you want to have done. Now, it cost me 700 pesos for the materials, 780 pesos for the materials, and it will probably cost me 1,500 pesos, maybe 2,000 pesos to have this welded up. It's, as I said, it's 5 feet by nearly 4 feet, and all of the materials are there. He'll have to put a few things in himself, and then that will go into the price of the finished job. Then I'll be able to lift that onto the back of the truck. I'll be able to, say, drive down the whole road, dragging this thing behind, and over time, not straight away, this is a very modest little thing to drag along, and it's being dragged over quite rough area, but it will gradually level out the road, so it will fill in those deep ruts, and hopefully take down some of the high spots which really make the ride uncomfortable for anybody that's traveling in the back. So that's our plan. We pick that up in a couple of days and we'll do a video for those interested. and we'll say goodbye for now. This is a foreigner living in the Philippines. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. That would help a great deal. Good to have talked. I'm glad you watched. Thank you, and bye for now.
Yeah, bye-bye and God bless. Please comment. Have a good day.